What if every single moment of your life, your past, your present, and even your future was laid out all at once, like a map? And what if something or someone could see that entire map at a single glance? Let's dive into this wild idea, omnipresent sight from a higher dimension. So check out this quote. Nothing you have been or will be is hidden from higher dimensions. I mean, that sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right? Or maybe some kind of ancient philosophy. But what if it's actually built on a logical, physical idea? Let's see if we can unpack how that could possibly be true. All right, so to get our heads around a concept this huge, we've got to start small. We have to go back to the basics and just build our reality one dimension at a time. This should all feel pretty familiar. You start with a simple line. That's one dimension, right? Just length. Then you pull that line out to the side and you get a square. Now you've got two dimensions, length and width. Okay, now pull that square up, give it some depth, and boom, you have a cube. That's 3 dimensions. That's our world. But here's the tricky part. You and I, we live inside this 3-dimensional space. We can pick up a box, we can walk around it, sure, but we can never ever see all of it. The top, the bottom, the inside, the outside, at the exact same time. Our perspective is fundamentally limited, kind of trapped within these 3 dimensions. So how could we even begin to imagine what seeing everything at once would be like? Well, let's try a little thought experiment. Let's imagine stepping down a dimension, just to see what a view from above really looks like. So let's ask this question. How would a 3-dimensional being like us actually perceive a totally 2-dimensional world? You know, a world that's completely flat. Luckily, there's a classic idea that helps us explore this perfectly. It's a place called flatland. Imagine a universe that exists on a giant sheet of paper. It's populated by 2D shapes, squares, circles, triangles, and they can only move forward, backward, left, and right. They have absolutely zero concept of up or down. It literally doesn't exist for them. Now, think about the huge difference in perception here. A little 2D square person in Flatland sees their house as just a series of lines. They see the wall in front of them, and that's it. To see the other walls, they have to walk around. But us, from our 3D perspective, we can just look down and see their entire world laid out like a blueprint. We can see their whole house, inside and out, all at the same time. We could see what's inside their locked rooms. To them, we'd seem completely omniscient, basically godlike. So here's the rule, and it's super important. From just one dimension higher up, the view is total. You see everything, everywhere, all at once. Okay, you with me? Because now we're going to take that exact same logic, and we're going to flip it and apply it to ourselves. If a 3D being can see all of a 2D world, what could a 4D being see of ours? Just like those flatlanders couldn't possibly imagine our 3rd dimension of height, what if there's a 4th physical dimension that we are completely blind to? Now in physics, this 4th dimension is often thought of as time. It's not another direction you can point to, like left or up. Instead, it's the dimension that our entire 3D universe is moving through. Okay, let's follow the logic all the way through. If a 3D being sees all of a 2D space at once, then a hypothetical 4D being would see all of our 3D space throughout all of time at once. This means your entire life, from the moment you're born to the moment you die, would exist for them as one single, complete object. Yeah, try to picture this. Think of your life like a really long movie reel. You and I, we only get to experience one frame at a time. That's what we call the present moment. But a 4D observer, they could see the entire reel of film laid out in front of them, from the opening credits to the final scene. Your past, this very moment right now, and everything in your future, it's all just there, visible at a glance, like one complete landscape. And this brings us right back to where we started, to that really mysterious quote. But now, hopefully, we have a way to actually understand it. So, what does this ultimate perspective really, truly mean? Well, if your entire timeline is just an object that's visible from a higher dimension, then there are no secrets in time. Nothing you have ever been and nothing you will ever be is hidden. It's all just there. And once you accept that possibility, it leads to some absolutely mind-bending questions. Seriously, think about it. If your future is already there to be seen, does that mean it's already written? Is that feeling of free will we have just an illusion caused by our limited, one frame at a time perception? And does every moment of your life, the good, the bad, the embarrassing, exist permanently? Is privacy just a concept that only makes sense down here in 3D? Now, this whole idea doesn't really give us any easy answers. But wow, it gives us a profound new way to ask the questions. So I'm going to leave you with this one last thing to ponder. If your entire life is a story that exists all at once, from beginning to end, who or what is reading it?